What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Striding in is Kyle Tucker, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. In there, no balls and a strike. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The 0-2 home. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down. Good read off the bat for the second out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I think Yordan Alvarez is certainly a guy we can be excited to see play. He hit over 40 home runs last season. When you start getting into that 40, 50 home run, those categories, that's special power. That's raw power. He's one of those rare commodities in baseball, so it'll be fun to watch him in this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Gray ready with the 0-1.
No, that's
now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Popped up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Framber Valdez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running. Because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate, number 19. And this one's in the dirt. Acuna aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a curveball misses inside. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just hung in there on that one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Stroll is top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. This will go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. They'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Out in front here is this one scorched, foul to the left. He'll try again, 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting fourth.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutcheon. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
And here he is, right on cue, and he fouls this one off. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Lee is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd, and Oakland has claimed the early 1-0 lead. So now here is Kyle Lewis. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And now pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Roll, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over to...
Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. This is foul right side. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Billy Williams comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Fouled off. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And now here is Luke Voigt. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros' first baseman. Into the corner and slicing foul. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Two pitches fouled away. Here's the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Shoots this one over to first. And a diving effort there, but will come up empty. It's a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you have a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Short, hit hard. Throw to second for the force out, and his side is retired. Astros lead 1. It remains 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Aaron Judge. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Chasing after is Lewis. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 6.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on date. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Lewis is there, 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 8 home runs and 19 driven in. The 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Into the concrete staircases and gone. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. Home run number 9 on the year. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Into the box, George Brett.
The first baseman.
She'll go after a curveball off the plate. It's strike 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Down and away, ball 1. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Ball even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The A's strike for one on the solo homer. We played two. It's now 2-0 Oakland. New inning set to get underway. And now it'll be the catcher, Corey Lee.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And he takes strike two.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like the pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next to the
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Pulled toward right center field. Acuña's there for it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0. Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And there's one away. Getaway day here on a Wednesday afternoon as you get a look at the upcoming schedule for the weekend and into the first part of next week. One gone for the A's here in the third. And that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuña Jr. And now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. To short. Fielded cleanly. Ferguson, 2 down. Next up, number 19. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. Pitch on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Correa is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they hold a 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the fourth, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Alex Bregman. First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Yordan Alvarez is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Alvarez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. And he'll reach second now with one away. At the plate now, Kyle Lewis. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Next to dig in, Billy Williams, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now into the box, Luke Voigt. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The relay throw, and he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row, and they finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Chapman.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
No doubt about it. 8 games. Now we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, oh, they got a nice little hitting streak.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Flew out in his only at-bat so far. From the stretch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back easily. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to first, just keeping it close. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out. Next, it'll be Marcus Semien. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. On the stretch. Pitch inside the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing the bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
They've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Line drive to center field. Lewis able to track it down for the third out. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Corey Lee is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days we're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
One there on the first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite sharply enough to turn to.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Chapman's got it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
And that'll bring up Alex Brinkman as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Biggio isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score easily as they now trail by only 2. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
At the ball.
That's in there on the outer half. 1 and 2 now. Bregman at third with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. Middle of the afternoon here at the Coliseum. It's the A's 4 and the Astros 2.
I'm part of the solution, yeah. My own personal retribution, yeah. The new me is new around, yeah. Just letting it go, I'd have been wrong.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. Now here's the first offering.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Ronald
Back to the top of the order now. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
0-1.
The 1-0. (4-2) our score here as we play inning number 5. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. So on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. And now in the box, number 19 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. We'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run, and you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Stepping in now, Matt Chapman.
the third baseman, Matt.
This one also hit deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now.
But designated hitter.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw
on to first, takes care of him, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the A's 6 and the Astros 2. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Kyle Lewis. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. Digging in will be Billy Williams, who was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
They'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. So take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Throw on the 2nd for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney. Tyler Matzek enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Next to stand in is Eddie Rosario. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Here it comes. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after is Lewis. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The batter, number 10.
Marcus Semien will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So
a solo shot down the line in left. His second home run of the game. And the lead is now 7-2. They're getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the A's 7 and the Astros 2. Corey Lee digging in now. Now here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kevin.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. One out, nobody on. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Gray has his target, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. The 0-2 once more. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in next, Kyle Tucker grounded out in his last at-bat. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Simeon's there, throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the imposing power bat, Gary Carter.
Gary Carter.
Now here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Tucker waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-1.
That's ball
And there's
2.
ball 2 now.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1 home. Line drive to left. Alvarez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Number 19 stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First pitch on the way. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
And now Matt Chapman. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Set and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting the designated hitter.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutcheon. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Now McCutcheon belts one, carrying well to left field. Alvarez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Hayes strand a couple. They're on top 7-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in the long ball threat, Alex Bregman. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Judge is on his horse, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and there's 1 away now. And look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Next to hit is Yordan Alvarez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Acuña's there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 4, Kyle Lewis.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Lewis. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Hit back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. He'll get it into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over that.
So take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of a 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ryan Presley is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Aaron Judge. First pitch of the AB now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Presley is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
The count is 1 and 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. That's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes to count.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here now the 2-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Lee gathers, makes the throw to first, 2 down.
The batter, number 10.
So stepping in is Marcus Semien. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues. Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
Fouled away. Bounce it to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week.
Number 5.
4th hit of the game, And 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
So now to the plate, George Brett. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. They're on top 7-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So next to bat will be Corey Lee. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that's going to be your final out here. And the A's have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Athletics jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sonny Gray notches his 3rd win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Framber Valdez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics. 7 runs to 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 6.
Rolling down the street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out west in the American League, the Oakland Athletics tallied 5 home runs overall as they got the home victory against the Astros 7-2. The Chi Sox totaled 11 hits as they sank the Mariners 10-2. Bo Bichette plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, leading the Halos over the Dodgers 10-3. The Miami Marlins completed a short 2-game sweep as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-3. The Baltimore Orioles amassed 14 hits in the game as they pummeled the Yankees 8-1. The Detroit Tigers got 12 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Indians 8-3. The Cardinals totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 8-4. The Toronto Blue Jays tossed a combined 1-hitter as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-0. The Braves pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they crushed the Cubs 6-0. Rick Slade got his 3rd win this season, helping the Red Sox take care of the Mets 4-2. The Diamondbacks brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they pulled away from the Nationals 11-3. Grady Sizemore had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Phillies pushed past the Reds 9-4. The Milwaukee Brewers hit 3 long balls as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-4. The Giants had 12 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-6. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.